This is going to be a band, pull out to the side. I'm going to do it on one knee, and I'll also show it to you in a standing lunge position. So I want to anchor this to something that's across. I can use this door handle, I could use a chair, I can even close this in the door so it's anchored there. I'm just going to put this chair, and I'm just going to take this. At home you can even wrap it around like the leg of a couch. It could be a little bit on the lower end, all right? So I'm just going to take my band and take one loop through the other, and there we go, all right? Just for the sake of this being a small room, I'm gonna try to put this here, okay? Now, I wanna have a fair amount of tension in the band, and if the band is in my left hand, I'm gonna have my opposite knee in front, okay? So I'll try to get back here so you can see me. A lot of the same characteristics that I set up from other kneeling positions. I wanna make sure that my front foot, right, that I'm lightly pressing the pad of my toe into the ground, and I'm trying to make sure my knee is not caving in. So I'm trying to make sure my knee is straight, if anything maybe slightly out, but I still keep that big toe pressing into the floor, right? I also want to think about my lower back here, making sure that my back is not going into this position. So before I even start with the band, I'll usually do a little drill where I press my palm into my top of my thigh, and I say, okay, I don't want to do this, I want to do this. I really want to pull my pelvis underneath me. So I feel a little bit of tension in my abdomen without moving my shoulders. So I'm not doing this, right? My shoulders are still, and I see, can I isolate the two motions? And then I say, all right, I want this one. And I try and maintain that. So here I am, all checkpoints, foot, knee, tension in my lower abdomen. And I have my hand in this band. Just gonna hit the wall, slide over a little bit, okay? Now here, I'll keep this tension, and I'm slowly going to just pull this band out to the side to where this comes right against my chest, and then slowly coming back across. I'll also press my back shin into the floor for a little bit of added stability and maybe a little added stretch in the front of this hip. So this would be phase one, the first position I would take someone to. Now from here, if this is going well, I'll keep this tension, and as I come to midline, I'm going to let my whole upper torso start to rotate, right? And I'm going to take this hand, and I'm actually going to start to reach it behind me. I can either reach it back or put it on my hip and pull my elbow. Now as I go into this rotation and I let my hand go to where that band's attached, you want to notice that my knee doesn't move. So as I go here, my knee's not caving out, it's not caving in. And if you can see my belt buckle, from my belt buckle down, nothing moves. I'm not letting my whole pelvis turn, right? So as I come across, I want to keep this where it is as my mid-back rotates. And it's going to be the same thing, trying to make sure I keep everything stable, a little bit of tension in my stomach as I come back to center, and I continue to pull out to the side. So once again, nice and slow and controlled. Once I get to here, I'll rotate my whole upper torso, keeping my knees straight where it is, and then I'll come back to midline, and then rotate out to the side. Slow and controlled. The slower and more controlled, the better.